Hey guys, LevelCap here, and today in gaming, Nvidia revealed their next-gen GPUs, Hell Let Loose is getting a massive update, Black Ops Cold War beta dates have leaked, and more. Nvidia came out swinging for the fences today, revealing the first three cards in their next-generation GPU lineup. The RTX 3070, 3080, and 3090 will start rolling out in October and September, offering double ray tracing performance and outpacing existing GPUs by significant margins. For comparison, the lowest end of the new cards, the 3070, outperforms the existing RTX 2080 Ti. That GPU sometimes retails for up to $1,000. Granted, you can generally get them around $700 to $800 if you know where to look, but the RTX 3070 is retailing for $499. Now, obviously this sounds great, but we do need to wait for real-world reviews and benchmarks before drawing any comparisons. That said, if the numbers Nvidia are advertising are true, it's one of the biggest generational leaps in GPU performance ever. Nvidia's presentation also included some exciting software announcements. Nvidia Reflex will further reduce latency in games. Nvidia Broadcast bundles their AI solutions for audio noise reduction and Alpha King into an all-in-one game streaming package that looks dead simple and incredibly powerful. They're releasing machinima tools called Nvidia Omniverse that lets you import existing assets from games and create fully animated presentations. These tools include AI-enhanced animation systems that let you do motion capture and lip sync with just a webcam and a raw audio recording. Probably the biggest reveal regarding the new GPUs was their improved ray tracing performance. Basically, every aspect of the hardware responsible for RTX features runs twice as fast on RTX 3000 series GPUs. This means games that feature ray tracing will see almost double the FPS with new GPUs. Considering games like Control and Battlefield 5 can maybe get 60 FPS with RTX on using a 2080 Ti, this is a massive leap in RTX performance. It's unclear if the lowest end RTX 3070 will have such huge gains, but even if it doesn't, the price-performance ratio for non-RTX features is still extremely good. On the top end, the RTX 3090 replaces the Titan RTX and offers 8K output at 60 FPS in games. However, this card's also going to run you $1,500 retail. That said, the Titan RTX was $2,500 at launch, and the 3090 absolutely crushes it both in price and performance. Overall, it's safe to say Nvidia just threw down hard on the competition and made an incredibly compelling argument for gamers on both the high-end and mid-range of the performance spectrum. The original RTX launch was a bit frustrating as the cards were expensive and they only had a moderate boost in performance. And at the time, there weren't really many RTX supported titles. This time around, Nvidia are hitting a home run. Again, we have to wait for the real-world reviews, but so far, I'm very impressed to say the least. The roadmap for hardcore World War II FPS Hell Let Loose was recently updated with a bunch of new info. Update 8 is on the way for the fourth quarter of this year, and it's packing a ton of new content. Support vehicles, satchel charges, bullet penetration, cosmetics, 2 map overhauls, and more are all coming with the update. The devs have been talking about the more minor aspects of the update for a few weeks now, though minor might be the wrong choice of words. In addition to new content, Update 8 is also adding bullet penetration, new modes, improving optimizations, overhauling resource systems, updating heavy weapons, and transitioning the game to a more recent engine version. Probably the highlight of the update for me is getting new support vehicles. Hell Let Loose was designed from the start with transport vehicles in mind. The maps are massive and you can down a player in a single shot. This makes getting across open areas or from one objective to the next incredibly challenging on foot. The addition of support vehicles is a big step towards having transport vehicles, and I think players are going to take huge advantage of them. Beyond Update 8, the roadmap also details some great things in store for the game later this year and next year. Proper transport vehicles like jeeps, flamethrowers, new weapon loadouts, the Eastern Front, melee combat, support role overhaul, further optimizations, and more are all in the works. And while it's been a long year for Hell Let Loose, it's been an incredibly good one. The game has gone from a very early access feeling indie shooter to a more polished experience with a very bright future. I can't wait to get my hands on Update 8 and see how the game improves next year. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a very long name that I think I'm getting tired of saying, but it's getting a beta soon and the dates just leaked. In-game storefronts for Call of Duty World War II revealed the Cold War open beta starts on October 8th. However, that's just for the PlayStation 4 pre-order customers. According to additional leaks and speculation, the open beta rolls out to all PlayStation 4 owners on October 10th. It goes crossplay on the 15th for Xbox and PC users that pre-ordered, and live for everyone else on the 17th. The beta supposedly ends on the 19th, so if you don't pre-order or own a PlayStation 4, your beta time will be limited to roughly 2 days. The Cold War info doesn't stop there. Ads for Season 2 of the Call of Duty League have confirmed 4v4 will return next year with Cold War. The current format is 5v5, but 4v4 was the standard count until Black Ops 4. Despite flying under the radar for more serious esports viewers, COD League is rapidly growing. Its latest event had a $1.5 million prize pool and pulled in over 330,000 concurrent viewers. That's the most viewers for a COD event ever. Shrinking the standard player count for esports matches means many COD teams will be benching or cutting at least one player. That could have enormous consequences and really shake things up. Xbox Series X won't be the only next-gen console Microsoft launches in the coming months. The Xbox Series S, a digital-only version of the Series X, leaked multiple times this year. Now, Xbox controller packaging is referencing the unannounced console. Rumors about the Series S suggest that it will run games at a lower resolution and have no optical drive, but is otherwise identical to its bigger, more expensive version. Sony have already announced an all-digital version of the PlayStation 5, but neither company has given pricing or release date info for their next-gen hardware. In our final story today, EA Play, the subscription service that gives you access to EA's catalog of AAA and indie titles, is now live on Steam. It's a great service for gamers on a budget that just want to play the latest big-name titles. Unfortunately, there's a catch. Buying EA Play on Steam limits you to the smaller library of titles EA have put on that platform. Purchasing the same subscription through Origin will net you more games. The Steam version of EA Play is also limited to the basic tier, which lacks some big benefits and expanded roster of included titles. The worst part is, your subscription is locked to the platform you bought it with, so you can't switch over to Origin without rebuying your subscription all over again. Generally, it's pretty obvious that if you are considering buying EA Play, you're going to want to use it on the Origin platform. Hopefully, EA will get both platforms on equal footing sooner rather than later. And that wraps it up for today in gaming. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about the articles in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.